Welcome everyone to my new channel here. I want to take the opportunity. The whole purpose of creating this channel was to explore architecture, theory, practice, regulatory issues in and around the construction industry, case studies, projects. Every once in a while, I'll even get onto my soapbox and tell a story or an experience I've had, as well as once in a while something off the wall. I wanted to set this channel up as a means to augment my teaching. Many times in class, there's things that we don't have time to get into. I hope here on this channel to bring little excerpts and small videos that will help fill in on a lot of the stuff that we don't always get to cover in class. But more importantly, also something that will help uh, newer, younger, inexperienced architects, maybe even some older architects might even learn some stuff. To let you know who I am, I've always wanted to be an architect since I was about 13 years old. Shortly after that age, when I decided I want to be an architect, I first found out about Arizona State University and, of course, Frank Lloyd Wright, who's become one of my main idols and someone that I've really kind of adapted a lot of his philosophies in my practice. I got the opportunity to start in my career in architecture at the age of 17. In fact, that's about 44 years ago, just a little bit earlier this month. I've worked in small firms through most of my career, wore a lot of hats. It gave me the opportunity to do a lot of things that you wouldn't get in a larger firm. Unfortunately, with that came a lot of layoffs, but I would not trade that path for anything. It allowed me to do everything in construction and architecture and design. I got into almost every construction type known in the code, as well as every occupancy in the code. I've been a registered architect now in Arizona for over 20 years. Some of the areas of my expertise is code and regulatory specialty. I've wrote for the ROC, Registrar of Contractors in Arizona newsletter, NCRB, which is the National Council of Architectural Registration Boards, their intern development program, IDP. I wrote for their newsletter. I've been a supervisor there as well as a mentor. I was one of the main leaders against the adoption of the NFPA 5000 in the city of Phoenix in the early 2000s. I've been a member of the Arizona Board of Technical Registration Enforcement Advisory Committee for about 20 years now. I've taught in tech schools, community colleges, and now even in the university. I picked up the moniker Architect Dan many years ago when one of my buddies, I've been probably 25 years ago, was telling me he was another architect. He sat there and he said, he said, we refer to doctors as Dr. So-and-so and everything. He says, why don't we call ourselves architect? And I thought that was kind of interesting. We are in a profession that is highly respected by the public, as it has seen for over 30 years in surveys. We're always one of the top 5 most trusted professions. And it's like, that's really not bad. So I've often, ever since then, I kind of picked up that moniker Architect Dan. Even my email is Architect Dan. Currently, right now, I serve as a senior architect with the Office of the University Architect for Arizona State University. Been there for the last couple years or so now. I also am a faculty associate at the Herberger Institute of Design and Arts at ASU, which it houses the Architecture and Interior program as well as many others. And that's why I picked up that moniker professor. A lot of people have through the years just referred to me jokingly as professor, so I figured I'd pick that up as part of my channel here. Anyway, this is a little quick introduction to who I am. I hope that you'll get to know me over the upcoming years as I do these videos. I'm going to try to post on a more regular basis a lot of things that will help. You'll hear in the background right now, maybe my lovely bride for Christmas got me a 3D printer, which I'm now kind of messing with. And one of the things about the practice, especially in the last 10 to 12 years, there's been huge changes, a lot of advancements technologically that is just not being covered either in the classrooms at the universities and colleges, certainly in the field. A lot of the students who are coming out of the universities with their degrees just get hit up with a brand new complete setup from what they've seen very different in school. I want to try to bring some of that practice down. Even when I teach, I bring that practical background to it. So those of you who've had my classes, you'll understand how I do. But anyway, quick introduction to who I am in this channel, and I'll be posting on a regular basis, hopefully, little things here and there, short little lessons about different topics. And again, I'll see you soon in my next video.